All right, hello everyone. So I wanted to do my first unboxing video, and this was all stuff that I got on Pokemon Day. And so I don't think any of these items, aside from the Bulbasaur, are a Pokemon Day exclusive item, but it was all stuff that I got on that day, so I'm gonna show it all to you. All right, so we're gonna start with the demo deck, and so this is a level 1, you see, start here, so play level. This is a very basic deck. What's nice about it though is it includes two 30 card decks, everything needed for 2 people to play. So we've got a Charizard deck and a Pikachu deck, and I can tell you I've never seen either of these used competitively, and that's kind of par for the course because when you get a starter level deck, it's literally just teaching you how to play. So it's not going to be, I don't expect anything crazy in here, but yeah, we'll open it up. And so you got the 2 decks as well as rulebook, playmat, damage counters, metallic coin, a deck box, and a strategy sheet. So that one I'm not familiar with, so we're gonna take a look at that and see what that is exactly. Okay, so inside of the box you got this kind of plastic holder that keeps everything in place. You open this up to get the rest, and wow, that is a massive coin. Those are definitely bigger than I had back when I first started playing back in the 90s, so it shows you how old I am. And then we have all of these in here, and they do decide, oh, that's nice, okay, so they put both of these guys up at the very front. So the Pikachu EX 190 HP, Pika Punch, and Dynamic Bolt. And that is a G regulation, so this card will rotate soon. And then we got the Charizard, Brave Wing, and Explosive Vortex, also G, also rotating soon. So when rotation happens at the end of March, beginning of April, I'm sure we'll see a new demo deck that has all currently competitive or at least standard legal cards in it. So there's those 2. Here's the deck box featuring both of those on one side and the other. Then if you open that up, so we get 2 separate sealed little packs here. So one side for the Pikachu, one side for the Charizard. So let's open up this one. Okay, so Charmander, Charmeleon, Torkoal, bunch of Fire Energy, Mortokel, Houndoom, Houndour, Nimona, Great Ball, Clavel, Jacques, Youngster, Potion, and Switch. So I do want to call out, all of these have the G regulation mark on them, but things like Switch, even though this Switch card has the G, if there is a reprint with a mark that is more current, you can use the older art style as long as it's the same name and same effect. So just a little FYI there. So there's the Charizard deck, and I'll put the Charizard with it. Next set is for a Lightning for Pikachu. Okay, and so for this one, we got Pawmi, Pawmo, Miraidon, okay, Lightning Energy. Ooh, we got Kilowattrel here. Wattrel, Nimona again, Great Ball. Oh, we also got a Pawmot in the deck. Clavel, Jacques, Youngster, Potion, Switch. So 2 very, very basic decks, literally just enough to teach you how to play the game. Okay, and then you got your damage counters here. So each attack will always tell you how much damage it does. So you've got separations for 10, 50, and 100. And then here's your playmat. So if you unfold this, it's got all the different places where you put your cards. So your bench, your active spot, discard pile deck, and of course your prize cards over here. And it also shows you what you can do during your turn. So literally very beginner friendly, tells you everything. Okay, and so I also got this little thing here. I guess this is the strategy, what do they call it? Strategy sheet. So it shows you what you need to do. There's the fire deck, lightning deck, and then what to do during gameplay, and then there's the strategy. So it tells you what it is you're trying to do. That's nice. And then we get the demo deck quit start rules. Okay, that's it for the deck. In addition to the demo deck, we did get some sleeves for free for the Pokemon Play Lab. Again, I don't think these are Pokemon Day exclusive. It's just they had these available so that anybody could show up and play. So the sleeves are great because this helps protect your cards. You get one for each card, and that way when you're shuffling them or storing them, they stay protected. Now, I do also want to call out though, the deck box that comes with it typically is not large enough to fit it with sleeves. This does add, some space around the whole card, as well as adding thickness. So if you want to store your deck with sleeves, you will need a specific deck box that is not included. You can find those at your local card shop or of course shop online for those. Speaking of a card with a sleeve, I did get the Pokemon Day 30 anniversary Bulbasaur. So this is the one that is now legal. It came out in the Mega Evolution expansion. You can see the different mark here. So this one will continue to be legal even after the rotation at the end of March. And you can see the space around the card that shows like how much more you need in order for the deck to fit into a deck box with the sleeves on. And this is just a plain sleeve, so you can get them in all kinds of designs, kind of these standard clear flimsy ones. They're you can also hear them referred to as penny sleeves. The nicer ones will cost you more than that, of course. And then also part of the things that were just given away for free after the event ended, I got this really nice cardboard playmat. So when you buy like a pre-constructed deck, it'll come with a paper copy, but this is awesome because it's cardboard, just like if you were playing a board game. You've got this that unfolds, and now you can see it's got space for 2 players. And let's flip that over. So this is the actual side that you'll use. It's got the bench, the active spot, discard pile, deck, and prize cards for both players. And then the last thing I wanted to show you guys, I also got this poster featuring the first 151 Pokemon. So on the one side, you just kind of have their silhouettes. It's got them all numbered, 1 through 151. And on the other side, you have the artwork for cards that are in the actual 151 set. And every now and then you'll get the entire artwork of the card. That's really nice. And then here's what the bottom looks like with those legendaries, including that Mew. Mew, of course, being one of the staple cards in a lot of competitive decks at the moment. But again, that does rotate at the end of the G block. So you won't see Mew for too much longer, but of course it's still a popular one for collectors. All right, that's it for all the freebies I got on Pokemon Day. We'll see you guys in the next one. And I'm just gonna let the camera roll because I can always edit stuff.
No, keep this in. This is the content everyone looks for.
Yes.